This is the question asked in today's skillrack daily challenge. So we will be given a string which contains multiple words as input. So for our sample input 1, this is the given input string. So here multiple words like number 1, 2, 4, 5, 8 and 11. So our task is to define a function named getEvenLengthWords which returns all the words whose length is even. So for example, the first word is number. So the total number of characters is 6. So the length is even. So in our output, we will be printing this word number. Similarly, the next word is 1. So here 1 has only 3 characters. So it is odd. So we are not printing 1 and 2. And the next word is 4. So there are 4 characters in it. So it is even. So we are printing 4 in our output. Similarly, the word 5 also have 4 characters. So it is even. So we are printing 5 in our output. And then 8 has 5 characters. So it is odd. So we are not printing it in our output. And the next word is 11. So 11 has 6 characters, which is even. So we are printing 11 in our output. So this is how we are printing our output. We have to iterate through each and every word, and if the length of the word is even, then we have to print it in our output. Suppose, for example, if our input is like this. So I am removing all the even length words. So for example, if we assume this is our input, here all the words are of odd length. So we are not able to find even a single word which is of even length. So in those cases, our output will be empty. So we should not leave our output empty. So whenever we are not able to find even a single even length word, we have to print -1 in our output. So these are the conditions given in the question. So now let us see how we will be defining the function named getEvenLengthWords. So this is the code which is already given to us. Here first we are creating a structure named bounded array which has an integer named size and then a character double pointer named words. And then coming to the main function, we have a character array named str of size 1001, and then in the scanf statement we are accepting the space separated string as input. And then we are making use of this function named getEvenLength, and we are passing the str in the arguments. So this function is expected to return a pointer to this structure named bounded array. And then using a for loop, we are iterating through each and every words present in the bounded array, and we are printing the output. So our task is only to define this function named getEvenLengthWords. So now let us see how we will be defining this function in order to make this code execute successfully. So this function is expected to return a pointer to the structure named bounded array, and the name of the function is getEvenLengthWords, and in the arguments we are accepting a character array named str. So first we are creating a pointer to this structure named bounded array. So this pointer name is barr, and we have to allocate memory. So using malloc, we are allocating a memory for this pointer. And now this pointer has two things, an integer named size and then a character double pointer named words. So for the first dimension of the character pointer named words, we have to allocate memory. So the character pointer can be accessed using a arrow operator. So barr arrow words, and using malloc we will allocate memory. So I am setting equal to malloc size of character into 1001. So now we have allocated memory for the first dimension of the character double pointer named words. So for the second dimension we will be allocating memory dynamically. And then next we have to split the string based upon spaces. So we are going to make use of the strtok function. So already the string.h header file is included, so we can directly make use of the strtok. So first I am setting character star tok is equal to strtok of str comma space, because we have to split this string based upon space. And then we have to create a loop that iterates until the token becomes equal to null, and in every iteration we have to set token is equal to strtok of null comma empty space. So this is the syntax for making use of strtok. So in every iteration of this while loop, the tok is nothing but the word. So we have to check the string length of this tok. So I'm checking, so using the strlen function, checking the string length of token. If it is even, then we have to add it to the bounded array barr. So whenever the string length of token mod2 equal to 0, first we are going to allocate memory and then we are going to store, because previously we have allocated memory only for the first dimension. So now for the second dimension we have to allocate memory. So again bar arrow word at the index ba arrow size, again using malloc we have to allocate memory. So we are allocating a memory of 1001 characters. So now in this index we can store up to 1001 characters. So next our task is to copy the contents of TOK in this particular index. So using strcpy function we will perform it. So again we have to access this index. So bar arrow words at the index bar arrow size we are going to copy the contents of TOK, and we are incrementing the value of size, and also simultaneously we are post incrementing the value of size. So in the next iteration we will be keeping on storing the even length values. So finally after the execution of this while loop, all the words which are of even length will now be stored into the bounded array bar. Suppose if the input doesn't contain even a single word which is of even length, then the size will be 0. So using if condition we are checking it. If bar arrow size equal to 0, then it means that it is empty. So it is given in the question that we should not return empty thing. We should fill it with -1 and we have to return it. So here we need to write 2 more lines of code. So in the first line of code we have to allocate memory using the malloc function. And then in the next line using strcpy we will copy -1 in the 0th index. So these are the 2 lines of code which we need to write within this if condition, and after that we can return the pointer bar. So this is how we can define this function named getEvenLengthWords in order to make the given program run successfully. So this is the logic to solve today's daily challenge. Thank you for watching.